Greetings. Welcome to Something to Compare To channel. Today we're going to be contributing knowledge in the financial literacy realm. Before I get started in my creativity, I want to go over two glossary terms for the day. One, asset, and two, liability. Asset defines a useful or valuable thing, person, or quality. Another definition states property owned by a person or a company regarding as having value and available to meet debts, commitments, or legacies. Another definition states military equipment such as planes, ships, communications, and radar installations, equipment or targeting into military operations. Liability defined the statement of being responsible for something, especially by law. Another definition on liability, a thing for which someone is responsible, especially a debt or financial obligation. Plural, noun, liabilities. I'm bringing up these two terms, asset and liabilities, today because I think it's good to express the common sense of our daily life, where assets could be able to add to your situation, or liabilities could continue taking away from your situation. Okay. As an example, if I purchase a car, simple numbers, $10,000. If that car sits there, it's a liability. I will have to pay on a car note every month. Typical, right? That's a liability. But that same car that I purchased, if I was able to rent that out and make more income than what I'm paying my car note per month, it becomes an asset. So once again, just a simple overview. Asset adds value, liability take away value. Okay? It's very simple, but I think it should be able to activate some kind of like light bulb in somebody's mind of the difference. Okay? So I was able to come up with this XY axis graph or grid where you have on your X, you have negative to the left, positive to the right, plus to the right. Okay? And on your Y, you have your negative down and you have your positive up. Okay? Very simple, right? That I was playing around with the idea of just thinking of human behaviors or life experience where on the negative side, I was thinking of dysfunction, right? On the side of is a plus, a win-win, optimistic. Now, these are the terms I just randomly just put together just to play around with the idea a little bit more. But if you think like a win-win, what would be that vocab word that will make sense, right? And on the plus and negative side, where the X is plus, but the Y is negative, is pessimistic, right? Where we have people that are moving along forward, but they have negative thinking about certain outcomes. On the negative, where the X is negative and the Y is a plus, you have poor morals. Potentially, I think like if someone has access to a lot of funds or income, they're a millionaire, but they went through a lot of greed to get that. Or they had to come up with a crazy scheme to get over on people to get that money. So I think that's poor morals. I would think that's poor morals. So I'm just fitting this in on today's discussion, just playing around with the idea. Hopefully it's something that I could continue with and just make sense. I did not get it out of a book or a chapter. If this is in a book somewhere, please let me know. I would like to read that book. But it's just something that just came up and I want to be able to express it, I think that we all need tools in our life, which simple factor, a toothbrush to brush your teeth every day, right? That's very simple, right? Or a cell phone to make a phone call, or a car to get to a destination. So I'm thinking to share the idea of making a financial plan like a bi-weekly tool or a monthly tool where you know your expenses. Even if you're spending money, however, when you look at your statements, you could be able to see exactly, okay, I spend my money however, but at least you know there's a grand total of where that money is going. Okay? The bank statement is pretty advanced, but let's be able to understand the layout of a financial plan. So per month, we have in the list of our items, our expenses, we have rent, mortgage, car maintenance, car fuel, cable internet, cell phone, electric. Now, I just want to take just one step. Are you listening or are you writing this down? Because I think I'm doing this contribution today so you could be in a position just to grab a pen and paper and write this information down. Yes, there's some professionals that could do it in their head, but from thoughts through your right arm, if you're right-handed, goes into a pen and paper. Okay, you just write it down so you could clear from your mind onto a paper. Okay? So you have the electric, water bill, groceries, medical expense, dining, entertainment, car loan, car insurance, sun pass or toll, child support, gym membership, clothes, books, travel, student loans, self-care, Lyft, Uber rides, daycare, religious or charity, or which we know as tithing, okay? And what you're going to do is total all those expenses up, and it's going to equal to something. That's my contribution for today. So I am Alexander Blucher. Thanks for watching. The hashtags will be in the description of intellectual property, hashtag see everyone winning, hashtag black psychology. Take care.